Hi viewers, well today I'm going to show you another watch from this wonderful micro brand that is San Martin, and this is the incredible BB58 homage, the Tudor Black Bay homage. And as you can plainly see, this is the green version. Now surprisingly I haven't seen too much information on this green one. It seems to be not as popular, but I think it's marvellous. I really love this colour green. This shade of green looks fantastic. Now before I go into detail, I'll just run over the specs because they really are impressive on this watch. As you can probably see, the bezel insert is ceramic, and you've got these wonderful engraved markings on the ceramic bezel there. The loom on the dial is BG59, and it's fantastic, as you'll see later. This does have a water resistance of 200 meters. A very decent screw down crown. The case size is 40 millimeters. It's just 12 millimeters thick. The lug to lug is 48 millimeters, and the lug width is 20 millimeters. Now I just want to make a comment on this bezel, because not only does it look impeccable, it's absolutely flawless. The action on this is the best bezel action I've ever felt on a micro brand. And the really clever thing is they have got this so close to the actual bezel action of the Tudor Black Bay. On my actual proper Tudor Black Bay, I've always been so impressed with the way the bezel moves. It's very hard to explain, but it just feels like each click just glides, and it just has this very slick, positive feel. And this is very close to replicating that, which is quite incredible. I don't know how they've done it, but anyway, you might better tell from hearing the sound how good the quality of the mechanism is. So here we go. It's a 120 click bezel, and it is brilliant. Very smooth, no play at all. Feels wonderful. A small detail, but I think that is astonishing, really. And as you can see, you've got this slightly domed anti-reflective sapphire glass there. Superb. And the other thing that blows me away with this watch, as with the other San Martin watch I have, is the fit and finish. It is flawless. Bearing in mind, you can get this on their website for well under $200. They currently have a sale. I mean, they probably always have a sale, to be honest with you, but yeah, I think it was around about $170, which is madness. For something of this quality, there's nothing else that can come close to that. Now the polishing on the case is almost perfect. You've got this brushed finish there on the side. Really superbly done, and then you've got the beveled edge there on the lugs, polished, and then the rest is brushed. And it really is sublime. Beautiful. You've got the coin edge bezel, and it just all comes together so nicely. The crown is signed. It's a screw down crown. This is the one area where you can tell it's not a high-end Swiss watch, because it just feels a tiny little bit gritty, which is fair enough because it is under $200, but it has a nice pop to it, and the action is very smooth, really silky. And it engages well, so it's not bad at all. The markers are all applied onto the dial and really look very sharp indeed. And the bracelet, again, this is what really impresses me, is the quality of the bracelet. I mean, this really is such a well-made bracelet, and I just can't understand how they can do it for the price. No rattle at all. Look at that lovely, slick movement. And the links are all held together with very solid screw pins. Nice meaty pins, very straight and strong. This clasp itself has this smart badge there. Again, you've got a combination of brushed and polished. Micro adjustments too. A really good firm click. You've got the plain screw down case back. But again, the fit and finish really is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And you can just see the sides of the bracelet are polished. Just gives that feel of luxury. Yeah, I think this watch is it's just astonishing, really. It's just so impressive that they can put this package together for such a low price. The movement is Seiko as well. It's the NH35. Perfectly decent automatic movement. It really is a very attractive watch, and obviously they do come in different colours as well to match the Tudor lineup. You've got the very, very classy looking black dial with the gold markers, and then you have the blue dial, which I was very tempted to go for, but I decided to go for the green, but maybe I will get the blue as well, and possibly the black. For this price, it just seems like a no-brainer. I can't think of any other watch in this price bracket that can come close in build quality, fit and finish, the design and the overall feel of the watch is unrivaled in my opinion. It really is. Okay, I'll just put that on the wrist and show you how that looks now. And there we have it, very smart, super comfy. I like the way the bracelet tapers slightly, and the lugs do curl down a bit, and it sits really well on the wrist. That domed crystal is beautiful, the way it plays with the light there. Nice one. Okay, I'm going to show off that loom now because that really is impressive. And there you can see it's super bright. Really fantastic, and that lasts a long time too. All the markers are filled with loom. Got the loom pip there at 12 as well. Brilliant. Okay, well, before I wrap up, I just want to zoom in on that dial because, as everything else with this watch, the intricacy and detail on the dial is phenomenal. Super quality. So let's have a look at that now. Okay, well, look at that super pin sharp. I love that badge for the logo. I think they've done a really good job with that. Has that nice three-dimensional feel to it. And yeah, it's a good size, not too in the way. Just finishes off the dial very nicely. And you can see those markers are really flawless. They're perfectly applied onto the dial. Super sharp edges. Same with the second hand and the other hands. They're all very, very sharp and really clean, which is nice to see. As you can see, they've got the snowflake hands, and the polishing on the outer edges is perfect, really. And you can see the screw down crown there with the logo on there as well. Very nicely finished. Lovely. And the ceramic bezel catches the light very well. I love the fact that the markers are all engraved. Just gives that extra step of quality. And that anti-reflective crystal there, you can see, is just wonderful. Really makes the dial so clear and legible. Right, well, that's it. That's the Saint Martin BB58 homage. Actually, the official model number for this is SN008GB. So I really do hope you enjoyed looking at this one. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.